everyone, welcome back to my channel motorvibe_110. The sky was never a limit for Sukhoi, and with the 2025 SU-75 Checkmate, that truth has been carved into the clouds with more conviction than ever before. This isn't just a fighter jet. It's a declaration. A bold, stealth-shaped proclamation that the future of air dominance doesn't belong exclusively to one side of the globe. It belongs to innovation, and innovation has a new name: Checkmate. When you first see the SU-75, your instincts tell you it's something special. The way it sits on the runway, the lean, predatory stance, the sleek angles that seem sculpted by the wind itself, everything about this jet screams speed, lethality, and control. But this isn't just about looking the part. This is about owning the part, redefining the very framework of what a fifth-generation fighter jet should be. Let's talk about power. Nestled inside this single-engine marvel is the lethality turbofan engine, the same one earmarked for the Su-57. It's a powerhouse capable of delivering thrust north of 18,000 kilograms. That means this aircraft isn't just quick, it's blisteringly fast. Mach 1.8 at full sprint, with supercruise capability that lets it sustain supersonic speeds without the need for afterburners. Efficiency and speed, tightly wound into a jet that's lighter and nimbler than its two-engine cousins. But performance doesn't mean much without stealth, and stealth is where the Checkmate starts playing chess while others are still playing checkers. This aircraft has been built from the ground up with a reduced radar cross-section in mind. The angular intake design, internal weapons bay, and radar-absorbent materials all work together to make it nearly invisible to enemy radar. This is a jet that can slip into contested airspace, strike with surgical precision, and vanish before the enemy even knows what hit them. Of course, all the stealth and speed in the world mean nothing if the pilot isn't in complete command. And in the Su-75, the cockpit is a command center straight out of the future. A panoramic touchscreen display dominates the pilot's field of view, with augmented reality overlays and AI-assisted systems that turn complex operations into instinctive gestures. The interface isn't just advanced, it's intuitive. It's designed to reduce workload, sharpen decision-making, and give the pilot an overwhelming advantage in every single engagement. Speaking of engagement, let's talk weapons. The Checkmate is designed to carry a formidable payload, up to 7.4 tons of air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions. All of it stored internally to preserve its stealth profile. Whether it's R-77M beyond visual range missiles, KH-38 tactical bombs, or precision-guided glide bombs, this aircraft can be configured to fit the mission. Air superiority, deep strike, close support, it adapts like a predator evolving with every hunt. And it's not just about the teeth, it's about the eyes. The Su-75's radar is an AESA type, capable of tracking multiple targets across great distances, resisting jamming, and providing clear, accurate targeting data in any conditions. Combine that with an advanced electro-optical targeting system and infrared search and track, and you have a machine that doesn't just see the battlefield, it reads it like a chessboard, anticipating moves and exploiting weaknesses. But what truly sets the Checkmate apart is its strategy. This is an aircraft built with export in mind. A jet that combines high-end capabilities with affordability. It's a machine designed to deliver fifth-generation performance to countries that were previously priced out of the game. It's a move that shakes up the global balance of power, making advanced air combat technology available to a new generation of operators. It's not just a jet, it's a geopolitical play, and it's a bold one. Now let's take a step back and look at the design philosophy. The Su-75 wasn't created in a vacuum. It's the product of decades of experience, distilled into a leaner, meaner form. It takes the lessons of the Su-57, applies them to a more streamlined platform, and does so with an eye toward cost efficiency and modularity. Every part, every system, has been scrutinized, simplified, and optimized, not just for performance, but for maintenance, logistics, and adaptability. And adaptability is key. The Checkmate isn't just a fighter, it's a platform. It's designed to evolve, to incorporate new weapons, new sensors, and new mission profiles as the battlefield changes. It's a jet that looks ahead, built not just for today's war zones, but for tomorrow's. That kind of future readiness is rare. That kind of vision is revolutionary. Inside the defense circles, there's a buzz about the Su-75 that you can't ignore. Part of it comes from the promise of performance, but another part comes from the disruption it represents. Up until now, the 5th-generation Club has been exclusive, guarded, and prohibitively expensive. The Checkmate crashes that gate, offering nations an opportunity to step into next-gen air combat without bankrupting their budgets. It levels the playing field in a way we haven't seen since the introduction of multi-role fighters in the late 20th century. But even with all this promise, the Checkmate is still undergoing refinement. Flight testing, system integration, and real-world trials are shaping its final form. This is the stage where vision meets reality, and by all reports, Sukhoi is making rapid progress. The initial prototype was unveiled with a flair rarely seen in military aviation, and follow-up iterations are showing increasingly polished results. It's not just a showpiece anymore, it's on its way to becoming a battlefield-ready weapon. Then there's the economics of war. A single-engine fighter like the SU-75 brings a host of advantages, not just in cost, but in logistical footprint, maintenance, and operational range. It can be deployed from austere locations, sustained with fewer resources, and turned around faster between sorties. That's the kind of flexibility modern air forces crave, especially in asymmetric conflict zones where agility and persistence matter more than brute force. And for countries that need to stretch every defense dollar, that matters. It means more jets in the air, more presence in contested zones, and more capability where it counts. It's not just a weapon, it's a force multiplier. The name Checkmate isn't just branding. It's a statement. In chess, a checkmate ends the game, signaling total control, complete dominance. That's the ambition here, to change the game, to shift the paradigm, to dominate the air in a way that's smarter, not just stronger. But there's something else at play here, an emotional layer that can't be ignored. The Su-75 isn't just about power and politics. It's about national pride. For Russia, it's a symbol of continued innovation under pressure. For potential buyers, it's a chance to join a technological elite. For pilots, it's a promise of survivability, superiority, and respect. It's more than a jet, it's a dream made real. Imagine taking off in the Checkmate. The canopy closes over your head. The displays come alive. The engine roars behind you like a caged beast. You pull back on the stick, and the earth falls away beneath you. In that moment, you're not just flying, you're leading the future into the sky. Every move the Checkmate makes on the battlefield is calculated. Every line of its design serves a purpose. It's not loud, not brash, it's silent, lethal, and precise. Like a master strategist, it sees 3 steps ahead. And in that silence, there's confidence. In that precision, there's power. Sukhoi has made a habit of building fighters that punch above their weight. The Flanker family proved that time and again. But the Checkmate is different. It's not just about performance. It's about accessibility. It's about giving more nations the ability to stand up, fly high, and defend their skies with pride and power. And in an age where drone warfare is surging, where hypersonic weapons are changing the dynamics of conflict, the Su-75 offers something enduring, a manned platform that blends stealth, speed, flexibility, and firepower into a single, elegant solution. It doesn't ignore the future. It adapts to it. It's designed to work with drones, share data with satellites, and plug into broader networks of defense systems. This isn't yesterday's jet with a new coat of paint. This is tomorrow's jet, ready to fly today. You can feel it in the way the global market is watching. Countries are evaluating it not just as a purchase, but as a partnership. A way to build local aerospace capability, to license production, to gain access to technologies that ripple across entire economies. The Checkmate isn't just a plane, it's a pivot point for development, strategy, and influence. And then there's the pilot experience, because for all the advanced systems and sensors, there's still a human at the heart of this machine. The ergonomics, the control systems, the safety features, everything is built around the person who takes it into combat. Sukhoi understands that no amount of code or metal can replace the judgment, reflexes, and instincts of a skilled pilot. So they've built a jet that honors that, enhances that, and defends that. This is a story of evolution, of disruption, of a silent predator emerging into a world of noise and declaring its arrival not with a roar, but with precision and purpose. The 2025 Su-75 Checkmate is more than a technological milestone, it's a philosophical shift. A reminder that in a world dominated by legacy powers, there's still room for surprises. Still room for a well-played move to change the board forever. And whether you're a pilot, an analyst, or just someone who loves the idea of flight, the Checkmate invites you to imagine. Imagine an Air Force where technology is both advanced and affordable. Imagine missions that succeed not because of brute force, but because of intelligent design. Imagine a future where more nations can defend themselves with dignity, capability, and confidence. That's the promise. That's the Checkmate.